Greetings, everyone! I'm Paulo Garbanzo, Dungeon Master for the Nat21 Adventures, and tonight it's time for the Haiku Wrap Up with Romulus the Wizard. High atop his underground lair in the dragon's lair, I'll be bringing him in. Grab your drinks and get ready for some haikus about last week's game.
At each close of show, to see Romulus we go. Haiku synopsis. In 575, hear our wizard summarize these strange times we've had.
That's right, my friends. It's time for the Haiku Wrap-Up with your friend and mine, Romulus. Hello, Romulus.
Hey.
How are you this evening?
Oh, you know.
How are the eggs?
There, you know, Gorgor's actually sitting on them right now.
Oh.
I'm a little jealous because the eggs get a lot of my spooning time.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's all right, you know.
Kids are, you know, that's what happens.
Yeah. Hey, hey, Patrick. What's going on? Thanks for finally answering my invitation to come on the wrap up. I've been trying to get the DM to come on because there's a lot of things I think we should probably talk about.
You
know,
well, you know, here we are.
Yeah, I know. I imagine everybody out there too feels the same way I do when they're watching the show, which is like, what were you thinking?
Ooh, yeah. Well, you know, sometimes I'm not, you know.
Yeah, I hear that.
Sometimes I just Leroy Jenkins the whole thing. So
that's good. Yeah. Let's
Leroy Jenkins. Oh, that's almost.
Yeah. Hey, Leroy Jenkins. You know?
Hey, Leroy Jenkins.
I'm good at this.
If you hey, Meadow. All right, Lauren, Patrick.
Hello, Meadow.
Welcome all to the Haiku Wrap Up. Romulus, I believe you've started a tradition of haikus, particularly for certain special.
Yeah, for my love. Gorgor.
Some Minotaur.
Yeah, I always start with a love haiku for Gorgor, and I'd like to, if you don't mind, I'm going to do that one right now.
For it.
I don't really need to ask your permission because this is my show.
I'm the second banana.
I was just being polite.
To your.
All right, it's my turn. This is the love. This is Gorgor's time.
I'm gonna give you the full screen.
All right. This is gonna be real difficult with him here. All right, here we go. Minotaur of mine. Beauty in a world gone mad. We should spoon tonight. That's it. That was, we did too. We spooned. It was spectacular. I'm always little spoon too.
I mean, she's a Minotaur.
Yeah, it's so comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, it's like.
That each one should maybe just like end with a gong sound.
No, I don't think we need the special effects. Like haiku is like a higher level of art. Hello, kazoo. All right, this is going to be really difficult to get through if you're going to be like this the whole time.
Sorry, I got a lot of
great question. Patrick had a great question. I'm going to let you know at the end of the night. Remind me of this question. All right. So what do you think? I mean, should we, I guess we should start. You want to just start right in? And then I figured since you're here, we can like talk about, where your story was at that moment in the
review. Oh, I like it. One of the tough questions. Do not softball this. Okay.
Ron? No, I won't.
I know that you're, a man of the people and all that.
Yeah. All right.
This is the haiku wrap up of our season 4, campaign 4, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The opening, the big season opener.
Yeah.
Haiku number 1.
All right. Shakespeare talks a lot. He makes a lot of sales pitches. Give us your money. And you know what? I'm getting behind this gong, actually. I think it's actually very clear. We're done with the haiku. and then we're moving on. Guess what? Frank's here.
Hey, Frank.
Frank, you should come say hi, Frank. You got put on your special hat. Put on your special hat. Frank comes up to my lair pretty regular, like.
Oh, hey, Frank.
I make him wear that hat when he comes in, though.
Did you bring me the squirrel?
No, not anyway. So that was like I always start with like the pre-show, you know. So that was like Shakespeare, you know, in the beginning.
Right.
He says a lot of things about a lot of things.
He says a lot about a lot.
Uh-huh. I mean, I guess we could probably move on from that one if you want, if you don't have anything else to say about it.
He does. Is that your echo or mine?
What?
We're better now. Okay.
All right. Pre-show, here comes Frank. He made it in time for show. His dinner smells good. So, like last week, as the pre-show was happening, just like now, Frank wandered through. It's a tradition here and there.
Life imitating art, imitating life.
Imitating art.
I do have to say, Frank, you missed the Patreon Saints game on Wednesday. You were sorely missed. And by sorely, I mean the other players got beaten to a pulp, and they were rather sore. Bruises. Yeah. Oh, man.
I feel the same way, Kazoo. The thing that Mab just said, I agree with.
Overthinking?
Yeah. Paul is what she was talking to. She's referring to
I'm a Capricorn.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. By the way, Frank can't hear you right now. He's not on yet.
Okay.
So let's forget about Frank until you see his little name come up on the comments. All right. DM and Shakes talk. Remember good times at LARF. Wish we were there now.
Aw.
Yeah.
What is going on right now? As a matter of fact, they would have just finished being there. They're an hour behind us. They would have just closed the show 2 hours ago.
Yeah, Ayala's there right now.
Ayala is right there performing.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say my stage, on the Queen stage, but I have been on that stage for quite some time.
It's not called the Paolo stage. It
isn't.
It's the Queen stage.
I'm not bitter.
It's in the name.
It's true.
All right. Kitty Chaos is here.
Yay!
He's great.
Oh, Kitty Chaos. We do a knife throwing show at LARF usually.
Yeah.
So a toast to that. Hopefully next year we'll be there again. I will be there the 2 last weeks of the fair. That would be the first 2 weekends of December.
Yeah.
I have not left my secret lair to go down to Texas yet. I've put it back a week because of, well, I don't know if anybody's keeping track of any graphs or charts of, say, like, I don't know, rampant diseases in our country. So I'm gonna hold off for a week, and I'm maybe leaving this week to go there. But
yeah, that's great.
I'm gonna play safe. We'll play it safe. Yes, Romulus.
I just want to point out, usually the format of this show is that we talk about what happened in the last show. Like we summarize that. Like
we are
like
off script already.
Yeah, you've gotten us way off track already. And I mean, it's great. Maybe you can spend some time after I'm done, and then you can just talk about whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we could just go back to this format, I think. No, I'm kidding. Come on. All right.
Great having you here. It's wonderful. All right, let's go to the next one. What's Nat21? A soliloquy by Paul. I still don't get it.
Well, see.
Where's the ding? You're supposed to you've got one job.
You're gonna have to do that one over. Sorry, I was paying a drink.
It's a good one too, and this is a good one that you could. This is one for you to. This is one you're allowed to talk about. I'm gonna do it one more time. What's Nat21? A soliloquy by Paul. I still don't get it.
What's Nat21? It's a game where me and all my Ren Fair buddies get together and play Dungeons and Dragons. And you get to join in. You people at home, that's right. Was this just like a setup for my shameless advertising?
No, I just mean like, I really feel like me, for example, I'm raising dragon eggs. Like I got more important things to do.
Sure.
And I don't, I mean, you still running around. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's great. I mean, I guess people enjoy it. I still just don't get it is what I'm saying. Like, I got to go out and get components all the time. I don't have time to play games.
Maybe you should have thought of that before it became a familiar. I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you, Patrick. Let's get back on track.
All right.
All right. Let's see. And now we get into the actual game. All right. Hey, it's the new cast. Ayala is on Queen stage. She's at LARF right now.
Yeah, she was actually playing from...
Where's the gong? This was your idea. Oh, my God. Yep. All right. Should we move on? No, you don't. You do it. You do it at the end of a haiku.
That makes up for it.
Kazoo is back. Whoo! Wants to make it on her own. No more Steel Fox wig. There you go. I'm proud of you right now. That was good. It's like you did it. Yeah, so we found out in the introductions that Kazoo had left behind this symbiote.
Yeah, that was a pretty big thing because I didn't know that was going to happen. We talked about it briefly, and yes, Mab just mabbed Kazoo. She just wants to make it on her own. She doesn't want to use all the knowledge built up in that big giant symbiote. Nope, she's going to do it on her. She's going to be a bard. She's going to be her own bard. Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I did too. I was proud of her because there's been like a dark sort of theme with Kazoo lately. I don't know if anyone else has noticed. She's got her own hashtag. Oh, thank you, Kitty. You're right. You are absolutely right. All right, let's see. Merfolk looks like Zoo. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. I misspelled it. Merfolk looks like Z, but with a lot better hair. Echo is her name. Kitty, I'm glad you're here when I read that one.
With a lot better hair.
Yeah.
It is like cotton candy. It's pretty.
That is great hair.
Not that, I'm going to say Zazizel looked great too. I'm just going to say. It was great.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
But yeah, I do love that.
I don't know about you, but when I saw the merfolk, I was like, whoa. I mean, I'm in love with Gorgor, but that's just really good hair.
Or is it 1K?
I think it's Dark Kazoo. I don't know.
No, not Love Haiku. Dark Kazoo.
Love Kaiku is what that said. That's not good spelling. Yeah, Ziz's hair is Zizel's. Let me make a statement. I've been throwing a lot of love at the hair of Echo, but let's not forget that Zizel's hair is pretty spectacular as well. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I didn't mean to. I hope you didn't feel like I was disparaging the hair of Zizel because I was not. That was not my intention. All right. Let's move on. So, Eirik has hammer. Who is more interesting? I think the hammer.
Hair disparagement.
Yep.
So when someone says he's more interesting than a bag of hammers, that's a lot to live up to now, I think.
I don't know. It's the big Viking thing, I think, has been overdone. Musclehead running around, who needs, you know what I mean? But the hammer, that's interesting. You know what that is? That's magic.
You can't just do that. There you go.
I can. Sometimes it takes a second.
That is pretty special magic.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So anyway, I'm waiting. When are you going to introduce the magic user at the party? Is that next week or
Oh, well, I mean, aside from the druid, there really isn't the bard. Bard's a magic user.
Like where's the sorcerer or the warlock or what? Is that coming next week? Or are you waiting?
Maybe it's the hammer.
That's not a wizard though. That's like when are you going to have like the magic user? It's pretty well known that you can't really succeed as an adventuring group without a competent wizard.
Well, we'll just find out, won't we?
Oh, thank you, Kitty. I'm gonna send word. I bet you. I mean, I'll send word to Eric that you think so. All right. Anyway. All right. So then we move on. So we had our introductions of the new party. And then I got like this. Yay! Exposition. Paolo tells the history. That's a lot of words.
I don't really have anything to say about that. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you got a lot of like. You can tell you put a lot of thought into like what's going on in this whole world.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
I'm actually almost finished with one of my next maps of. This is one of the areas that the party was adventuring in. A little bit of a port there. I don't know if you can see that. Make it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ship. Yeah, working on. You
got like a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's move on. This is kind of connected. I sure like Magecroft. The wizards are in control. The way it should be.
Yeah, except they're super mad with power. But aside from that, yeah, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, they're like real smart.
Nothing wrong with a bunch of power mad people being in charge, right?
Nah, well, I mean, as long as it's wizards, you know. Like, I don't mind power mad people being in charge as long as I agree with them. Does that sound familiar?
That's magic, man. That's magic.
I'm going to let you have that one. All right. Let's move on. All right. Before I do this one, this is one of my favorite things that happened in the whole night.
Oh, early in the show. All right.
Yeah. Where is Steel Fox wig? Secret present for Archie. That makes me happy.
Oh,
Good move, Kazoo.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. I figure he's going to be there. He's on his next mission of making things with his artificing powers.
Yeah.
And opens this box and is like, what is this? And then he's like,
it'll be like,
oh my gosh.
And it'll be like, in this race.
All of the, I could just see him like going like, oh my gosh, like all those times where, he's like, he can just have all the charisma he's ever wanted. And
yeah.
Oh man.
And he'll probably have like a strong desire to throw like a beach party clam bake.
Oh my God, next time you guys wash up on a shore.
Yeah. He'll come out with all of a sudden, like he'll have this big loot, like they're gonna win this race,
Oh yeah.
Great. Anyway. All right, let's see. This one is a little confusing to me. I think I know what happened. Like, I'm not really sure what the first line has to do with the second part of it. But anyway, we'll figure it out together. All right, ready? Hey, Reverend Tommy, how you doing? All right.
Well, Coral.
At each party as well, Mab. All right, ready?
Ready.
Go it alone, Zoo. Archimedes succubus. Kazoo bard blocked them.
Oh yeah, the bard block. That was great.
That was a great term. I had to write a haiku about it when she said I bard blocked them.
I totally bard blocked them.
I did not come up with that term. She did.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Bard block.
Right.
Bard block. You know what I'm talking about, all you musicians out there.
This one's pretty good too. This continues with the theme. Ready? Symbiotic present. Not the worst thing Kazoo's done. Muses Ayala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the worst.
Not the worst. Yeah. Don't. Oh, you feel bad about that? That's interesting.
That's Kazoo saying that she feels a little bad about that after the fact.
Yeah. Coral as entree. Poor Coral.
No, he did.
Poor Coral. I don't know.
He was he's like
Yeah, that's right. She feels bad about this, but like she's the lady who turns people into pink mist in the street on a regular occasion. All right, ready?
Ready.
Party assemble. The new team comes together. Watch for Thekla rage.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. I think that's gonna be great. Oh man.
You got a loose definition of great.
Like terrific. That
Yeah.
could be a bad thing or a good thing.
Yeah, you know, as someone who dates a Minotaur, like when they get mad, it is terrifying, but also spectacular and awesome.
Right. Awesome. And that's like awesome in the like original form of the word
Right.
awesome, and not like, you know, like awesome, like a mountain and a hurricane and a lightning storm all converging on one location, as opposed to like the modern version of like awesome, which kind of means like 2 hot dogs for $1.
Yeah, yeah. All right. All right. Echo and Iric. Epic quest find the rioters. Wonder who they were.
I wonder indeed.
That's right. This is kind of, let's just go to the next one because it's connected.
All right.
Hey, Zoo and Isla. Do you know who broke the fet? Boy, this is awkward.
Such a mystery.
Yep. Well said, Kitty. Well said. All right. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so that's going to be very interesting. I think like what you set up there is great. I don't know if you notice. Yeah, you do, because you was here. You kept interrupting. Thekla was here on my show.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I learned I got a thing for Minotaurs. I didn't even know. I didn't know until today that Thekla was also a mummy.
Yeah. That's why she lives in a mausoleum.
I had no idea.
Or unlives.
I have no idea.
Do undid. That's the past tense of undead.
It is. Yeah.
So.
I thought the past tense of undead was just alive. Anyway, look, move on.
Still dead. So once you're undead, then you become undid. And then you just totally did.
Oh.
Oh man, this is
Thekla is so hot right now. Yeah.
And angry.
Yeah.
And man, as soon as if she sees red, it's all over. Yeah, I think the players were extremely lucky to never have actually had to fight her in combat.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Boy, that and yeah.
Uh-huh. All right, let's see. All right, so then we moved on past, then we got into the meat of things. So, rich guy out of place. Did not ask for change. Weird hair. The afterlife guy.
That's right. Yeah, he was actually supposed to pull out a scroll that had the commercial on it. We jumped ahead a little bit too much.
Yeah, that happened real fast. It was.
We pressed the button a little early. It's fine. It's fine.
I thought maybe I fell asleep
Just
because it was
flash
just all of a
left
sudden
and
it was
woke
like
up.
completely different what was happening. I didn't know. All right.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah. Isla and Iric sign up for late night cage fight. Will Iric hit first? Question mark.
Ooh, is that like a callback to Gus shot first kind of stuff? Ooh.
The Patreons were asking about it. There's something trying to get in my door right now.
Is it one of the baby dragons?
I don't know. It's pretty terrifying, though. I think it's the storm itself.
Is it Frank?
You hear it?
Oh, man, I just saw a big thing of lightning out there.
Yeah, it's crazy here.
Your effects are awesome.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yes. Yeah, you know, the whole afterlife thing, that's one of those things where you're like, where you sit down and you have a few drinks and then you talk to your friends about like what happens in the world that you created. And they're like, there are necromancers who raise people from the dead all the time and then use them in their armies. And you're like, well, what happens to all those people in Magecroft who die in random bar fights? I mean, there's literally like a person who just picks up and like just walks the cart around and just picks up all the dead bodies. And they're just, take the local necromancer, build an army, boom.
I gotta say, I just realized Aaron Catherine is someone who's never had a baby dragon. That's not a true statement. That's not true. Look at my hand. Look, I don't know if you can see it. You see that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, baby dragon. Baby dragon.
Ooh,
that's crazy. Cool. Not a good present. Hey, Reverend Tommy was hanging out with Frank. I'm sorry. I'm trying to include the people on the side sometimes. Hammer stroke. Yeah, all right. All right, anyway, let's move on. Just in case I want to get as much in as I can in case things get really bad here.
Yeah.
All right. Gambolini Quest needs crew to find a dead guy. Gronin Bellanon. I can't read my handwriting. I'm not sure if that's. Oh, yeah. I can't read my handwriting, so I'm not sure if I said the name right.
It's pretty close.
Gronin Bellanon? Gronin Bellanon. Is that right?
It's close.
Bellanor?
I'll have to look it up. I don't know. I wrote it down.
You don't even know your own story? It's you. That's why you're here. The whole reason I was like, you can.
I brought my drawing. I didn't bring.
Oh, my God. You're supposed to answer the questions that we have about the game.
Well, see, the studio got cleaned up. And then, I'll have to look it up.
All right. Whoa, it's crazy raining on the mountain.
Oh, I could hear it. Yeah.
Dead man has items. Keep an eye out for them all.
Yeah, it's
not completely dead. I'm in the middle of a haiku.
Sorry.
You jumped in between line 2 and 3. No, I didn't fit. Let me do it again. That's
a do-over sound. That's a sound effect for do-over.
Dead man has items. Keep an eye out for them all. Not completely dead. Thank you.
Now I want to put the gong like back here and have it lit. But like
you should. That'd be great. All right, this is good. Party gets new name. We hereby dub the Gore Friends. Gore is my girlfriend. I just thought that was good alliteration.
Yeah.
Like the Gore Friends, Gore is my girlfriend.
It's a lot like that.
Yeah. This, by the way, once we get into the moment, anytime you put Gore in the game, I'm going to be real distracted.
She was there.
Because she's so smoking hot.
Doing her job.
I love her so much. She's the best. All right. Kazoo knows Gronin. He is a big moop tycoon. I love me some moops.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. The whole moop moop empire.
The moop consortium.
Yeah, there's a lot of families that are moop involved in the whole moop trade. And everyone who's on our Patreon got the monster of the month, by the way. And this month,
what was it? The moop?
Was the moop. That's right. Now I put out Rusty and Dusty, our monsters from the Halloween game.
They were adorable.
The new monster was the Moop. And if you want to see the game stats for the Moop, then all you have to do is join our Patreon for only $5.
So right. How could I see the stats for the Moop?
Well, you, Romulus, I know a guy, and I could send that to you.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah,
so David Percival says that the Moop PDF is most excellent.
Oh, thank you. Yes. All right. Glad you got it. Glad you saw it. Yes, and there's a little information about the Moop dynasties. As everyone knows, the Moops were invented by a mad wizard and who wanted the benefits of both sheep and cow all in one.
Everybody knows this.
And make a lot of wool, and they make a lot of leather and beef jerky. It's great. So after he died, of course, the families that he created all got in on the Moop trade, and now they all fight amongst each other. And then during the annual spring festival of the Moop shearing and all the other things that happen during, there's several like Moop events, and they have like a whole Moop festival. And
Moop Fest is such a great time.
Oh yeah, it's a great time. And then one of the best events that is it's the unlisted event that they don't really talk about, but everyone knows it's happening, is the see how many of your rivals you can off make it look like a Moop accident.
I don't know if you know, but I actually I'm in a protest group against Moop tossing.
If you can toss a Moop, I mean, more power to you. Honestly.
Also, Moop tipping is a thing that I think should stop.
Yeah, they usually just tip you and then stomp you a good one. So yeah.
All right, let's see. Confessional time. Kazoo inspires Isla. Hashtag Squirrel Hammer.
Hashtag Squirrel Hammer.
Yeah. I think, oh yeah, all right. Now here's where I start getting really distracted. Gorgor runs the fight. She is super smoking hot. She has touched my butt. I didn't think I should put that, but you know what? I had a moment and I was like, I'm just going to put it out there. That Minotaur has touched my butt.
Wow.
And I want the world to be jealous. Because I don't know how you wouldn't be. Yeah. All right.
No, I'm not casting any shame there. I mean, that's...
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're getting to the fight now.
Oh, that's right.
Opponents. Thok. Crash. Twin half-orc barbarians. They are going down. Because I've seen Ayala in cage fights, and it's spectacular. That's when I met Gorgor. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I seem to remember that.
Mm-hmm. All right. A big battle pledge. Isla and Eirik swear it. Says Valhalla lots.
Says Valhalla
lots.
Lots. Oh, that's some tricky syllabling.
I know, man. I know how to haiku. Yeah, they did not.
Yeah, they really didn't. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Although that opening shot was pretty spectacular, I have to say.
Yeah, I got it. It's coming up right now. Ready? A demon hammer? Eirik felt Patreon wrath. Don't mess with those guys.
I learned that the hard way every week.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. By the way, it's not licensed. That's 5 syllables. Says Valhalla lots. That's 5 syllables.
Yeah, but lots is also like you're You're smushing it together because it would be a lot.
Lots is a word.
All right.
How many syllables are in the word lots? I can't use a lot because it would break the pattern, the syllable pattern. But lots has one syllable. Says Valhalla lots.
All right. I mean, I'm just saying that's good. That's good.
I have my own haiku show. All right. Let's not question me. Also, if you look at my stats, I have a 20 intelligence. Thank you. Thank you, Mab. You were always there for me. I miss Kazoo. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Nat1 for Iric. From some guy from Tennessee. No love for Iric. There was something going on there. I could feel it from up in the mountain.
Yeah.
All right. Gore Friends chant begins. These guys are crowd favorites. Sept Tennessee guy. All right.
Oh, really? So we're just gonna skip right over favorites?
Favorites. That would be poetic license.
Yup.
All right. You go get him, just some guy. You don't let him push you around. I heard him talk smack right early on. He didn't realize who he was messing with. That weird barbarian. Thank God it's not me. I don't want to feel your wrath, you fellas.
I bet he could throw a move.
I bet she could. All right. All right, now we move into this is how my lady works. All right, ready? Gore practices. Selective inattention. Does not see cheating.
I mean, that is some classic WWE professional wrestling, beautiful acting on her part. Just, she knows how to run a show. It's
actually historically accurate that WWE got it from watching Gore.
Which came first, Which came first? And of course, now WWF is the World Wildlife Foundation. Which used to be World Wrestling Federation.
All right.
That's how far back I go, if you wanted to know.
This is, remember when I said before that one of my favorite moments happened? This is my other favorite moment of the night. Are you ready? Echo flirts with Gore. Fireworks happen loudly. Happy Romulus.
That's good.
Thank you. Yes, it is.
I mean, could you imagine standing there in front of Gorgor as she hits that button and all the fireworks go off? Which, by the way, that was installed by Frank's character.
Oh.
One of our Patreon saints during their Nat21 Grand Patreon Saints Dungeons & Dragons game, which you can see live on Twitch as well. And once a month, if you pledge to follow the game for our highest level, then you get to be part of the game as well. I know.
It's great. Yeah, just some guy from Tennessee. I think he might be a wizard because he's talking about magic. That's how I feel. That's how I like to do it too, because I don't want to be up close where they can get their dirty goop on me. Especially nowadays, you got to keep your social distance, which is why magic is great. All right, let's see.
Magic.
All right. That was for you, some guy. All right, let's see. Chandelier on Throck. Does not happen every day. Just on most weekends.
Normal Tuesday night.
That's true. I heard that because I asked Gorgor about that when she came home. I was like, the thing with the chandelier, is that really weird? She's like, yeah, it only happens like pretty much every weekend they have that happen.
Yeah.
And she keeps telling management they gotta like put in better like OSHA approved supports for the chandelier, but they just keep doing it in the cheapest way possible. But you don't really have to worry about lawsuits at Magecroft, so it's not
it's not actually a trick. I mean, maybe it's actually part of the show.
I mean, it was part of the show. That's what we're talking. This whole thing that we're talking about right now is part of the show.
I know, but what I'm saying is like maybe there was a little button. Maybe it was like press the button and chandelier comes down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I might have left. I might have been napping at that time. I don't remember that.
Hammer flies from hand. Wax other half orc in head. That was really fun.
Don't try haiku, Paul. That's the last.
That was haiku. I nailed it.
Don't try haiku, Paul. Was the last line for that one. All right. Yeah, it does, Reverend Tommy. All right, let's see. And then I got two more. The Shakespeare Wrap Up. Bringing our game to an end. He is good at this.
Shakespeare does do a lot of shows on his own there, so he does have some experience.
Yeah. And then I have this last one is sort of like, I feel like I try to like, if I can, sometimes when I feel it, I try to encapsulate the evening in one haiku. All right. If we learn one thing, we holla for Valhalla. It's not over. It's the second line. Let me do it again. Wait till I get done.
Sorry. I've been drinking.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm going to give you a hand sign when it's over. I'm going to be like,
I have to say, this is literally the only show. This one right here is the only show that I ever get to actually have any drinks at all. Like as a juggler, I can't drink on the job. It's one of those things. You like endanger people's lives and all that jazz. And then it's like, wait, I just have to sit here and maybe press some buttons and hit this thing
and mess up haikus. Let me finish. All right, I'm gonna do this when it's over. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
If we learn one thing, we holla for Valhalla, a fun drinking game. You can ask Erin about that because I think that she had a lot of sips of whatever it was she had because every time she started it, actually, I'm pretty sure. And if really anything important came out of last week, it is that there's now a drinking game that whenever Valhalla gets said in the presence of this party, everybody has a drink.
Holla for Valhalla.
All right.
Well, what have we learned? Well, we learned that was the last haiku. Oh my gosh, and it's only been 45 minutes.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, a new record.
I'm getting proud of my timing.
Well, say that 5 times fast. Holla for Valhalla, holla for Valhalla, holla for Valhalla, holla for Valhalla, holla for holla, have a falafel?
That's not what it is. Anyway. So, yeah, what about you? Like, so what I thought you could do is like your general feeling of the track of your, because this is your story now. Like,
yeah,
is this where you wanted it to be?
Episode, I have to say, by Anso Leary, who said this was the shippingest episode. There was a lot of love connection happening, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That was interesting. But what's going to happen when the players find out that the side quest is the main quest, and then have you told your side quest about your main quest? Does your main quest know about your side quest? That's a big question. But what do I think? I don't know. I think that we're on a roll here with so many great quests, possible things to happen. What happens when Echo and Eirik find out that Kazoo and Ayala are part of the people that made the whole mausoleum fiasco party go to,
Yeah.
they're gonna be so mad.
Oh yeah, it could be. That last part when you said what's going to happen when Eirik and Echo find out that the rest of the party is the one. That's the first part of all that you were saying that made any sense to me. Because up until then, you were like, this is in this thing. And it felt like you were just, throwing words out there.
Well, you have a 20 intelligence. I'm pretty sure you could.
Yeah, but the only way you can make sense of something if there's sense to be made. Like, if you just start going,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could be.
There's like the quest is the side quest is the side quest in the quest. You can just. I can make up words too. Anyway, Valhalla 5.
Please say Valhalla 5.
There it is.
Watching.
Makes sense.
She wants you to say maybe she wants you to say.
Oh, me to say Valhalla?
Valhalla 5 times. And then she has to drink. Maybe she wants to drink. Maybe that's it.
Oh, I see. Valhalla. I don't feel like it's the same when I say it as when the big barbarian fellow says it. Valhalla. I mean, I'll say it. That's great. He's got an earth-shaped candle because he wants to watch the world burn. I understand. I mean, all right.
All right. Well, my friends, Romulus.
Yes, Paolo.
I think if I never saw the show, I think I would totally understand everything that was happening thanks to you, Romulus.
That's why I'm here.
Absolutely.
But sometimes it's a little confusing, and so I try to clear things up for people.
I mean, I don't even know. People know that you're in your dragon's lair, hanging out, getting those baby dragon eggs up and running. When are they going to school? Is that a plan or?
It's virtual. It's virtual right now.
Oh, virtual school.
They're just on the crystal ball, and the only ones hatched so far is Gorgardar.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, can't wait to see the rest of them.
Man, it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah. Well, my friends, that has been Romulus's Haiku Wrap Up
with Paulo, the Dungeon Master.
Yes, I hope all of your questions have been answered, or at least partially.
Yeah.
Go to our Patreon. You can sign up for only $5 a month. You get the Monster of the Month. For $10 a month, you get the Monster of the Month and the Map of the Month. Whoa. Every month, we send out a PDF of some of the maps and the unique monsters that I've created during this show, and you get to use them for your own nefarious purposes. So.
You're welcome,
all the things you already get to do.
Thank you for being here.
All right, my friends. Have a great night. We'll see you Tuesday night at 8 p.m.
Oh, that's exciting.
For the next Nat21 Adventures, episode 2 of our newest season. Everyone have a great night. Thanks, Romulus. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We'll see you all again.
At each close of show, to see Romulus we go. Haiku synopsis. In 575, hear our wizard summarize these strange times.